It's your boy. Damn, I just switched characters so quick, man. That wasn't even me. That's how you know you brought down my energy, bro.
Yo, welcome back, man. Forget all your energy talk, man.
My bad. I was supposed to come in here with an African Kenyan accent, but them niggas talk just like us in English, bro. Just like us. Yo, it's your boy Aziz Unchained. Welcome back to another episode. Episode what?
39.
Episode
40.
Are you sure?
I'm going to double check. No, it's 39.
Nigga, you was here this whole time. You don't know the episodes?
Yeah, but you know numbers ain't my forte. So,
episode 39 or 40, we'll figure that out later.
I'll look it up right now.
It's your boy Aziz Unchained. If you don't remember me, I was here from episode 0 to episode 32. Then me and Rico had a little falling out. I told everybody I was going to Kenya. It was just a little. It was supposed to be a couple of days, but he told me stay longer. Had a couple of folks that took over for a little bit, but I'm back. Ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening, like my man Quavo said. This is
it's episode 39.
Episode 39. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. If you miss me, I love you. If you didn't, I love you. But a lot of shit happened when I was gone. We're gonna get into all that, but introduce yourself, Mr. Raheem Johnson. That's fire.
Listen, it's Rico Hendricks, Rico Blunt, Rico Lick. Y'all know who I am. I know y'all was appreciating when Aziz was gone, but sorry guys, he owns the IP here, so he's back. And but I do want to shout out Also Valid and Dr. Q for substituting while Aziz was out there.
Shout out to the big cuz and the bro-in-law. Yeah, we look like the combination with Fee and Qasim look like we are like an interracial family. From Fee to Qasim, they look like two different niggas, bro.
Yeah,
you got Fee looking like fucking West Side Gun up there, and then you got Qasim coming in looking like fucking the owner of Facebook and shit. Like polar opposites, and they both in the same on the same podcast back to back. But I really appreciate both of them stepping in. I loved both of those podcasts, and I mean that genuinely. Them shits was hilarious. I think you did really, really well. I appreciate you holding it down, and I really appreciated you. I think the harder part, or at least the scarier part for me, was literally the podcast going up. I had no worries of you getting a guest host and having a great content. My fear was, your first time editing the podcast, audio and video, and posting it and all that. But I think you did a really great job.
Hey, it's not my first time, honestly.
Maybe not with me. It is, and
I'm big on them home videos.
Yeah. Oh, wink, wink. But anyways, so I really appreciate that. You guys did really great. I love both those podcasts. If you haven't listened to both episode 37 and 38. First one was with my cousin Fifi. You guys probably heard of us talk about it. Also valid. Yeah, I know he doesn't. Yeah, my bad. That's a family name. We talked about him a lot on the podcast, so that's that guy. And then Big Boy Q, the doctor himself. He's the financial advisor, the pharmacist, the doctor in the crew, and he prescribes both health and wealth. He can keep that. He can keep that.
He gives out vaccination shots. Don't
pass by what I just said. I just gave my man the best motto ever. I prescribe health and wealth. Anyways, I'm back, man. It's me. Let's get straight into it. You had any questions for me while we're happening? You did good with the questions, man. You was looking like young Aziz out there, man. I'm a 56 straight from the flesh.
Shut the fuck up by now. I just want to know: did you get skinnier? Did you get food poisoning? Tell us about Africa. Tell us everything, man. Please state where you went to, because a lot of niggas like me don't know where you went to.
For sure.
And just explain why you was gone. I mean, where you was at while you was gone, and tell the people, man, why you came back.
Yeah, answer your first question. I did lose weight, but I gained it all back. I've been here a couple of days now. It's all back. Muscle. I think it was a lot of muscle that I lost. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You look skinnier.
I'm definitely skinnier. I was looking at other pictures literally like a couple of months before, and I was fat as fuck. I feel
you look skinnier, or you left the shirt in the dryer a couple times.
No. I actually look fatter when I leave the shirt in the dryer a couple of times. I thought that shit works for me. It's not my forte. Anyways, I went for y'all that don't know. I was in Kenya for a month. Went there for family things, and family things got taken care of real fast, and it became a vacation. First time going back. For those that don't know, I was born there, and it was interesting, man. First thing I'm told when I dropped down, man, like everybody scared me a lot before I even got there. Everybody's like, yo, be careful in the airport. There's a lot of corruption, mad people asking for money just for you to even get into the country, and it's a lot of bullshit. But I got right through. And I really think it had to do with my English American accent. Even though my passport says I'm not from America or I wasn't born in America, I think they lean towards corruption or bribery more towards people that are from there, which is kind of sad in my opinion. Because a lot of people that was white in America, or from at least the West, they were going through really fast, which from what I heard doesn't happen quick. So I was glad that happened. I'm like, thank God, because I was a little bit nervous flying by myself. But, I had a couple of fans pick me up, and, I stopped in Nairobi for a day. My final destination was Mombasa. And, man, that ride to that hotel, Rico, when I tell you it was the scariest experience of my life, it was almost like those History Channel, like those fucking when they go to like Middle East and the reporter's like, yeah, so there, and there's like shootouts in the back and shit like that. I felt like that. I felt like they were taking me there, and I was gonna have to unpack and grab my microphone and put a bulletproof vest on, and that was gonna be my vacation. Was it
worse? Was it worse than the west side of Buffalo?
Yes. Yes, and honestly, a lot of the scary shit really had to do with the police. It really didn't have to do with someone that looked like you and me, like regular people.
Sound like over here.
Oh, man, worse. And I'll tell you why. Because first thing first, they have a 10 o'clock curfew. That's their thing for COVID. It's a 10 o'clock curfew. Everything's shut down. Everybody in the house. They don't care about social distance. They don't care. They care about masks, but they don't care. If they care about it, it's because they want some money from you. If they're pulling up to you and they catch you just 2 seconds with your mask down, they're like, yo, so what's up? $2.
All the business. Okay.
All the business. So we run into a roadblock. So they put roadblocks up once the curfew hit, right? And I'm talking about like straight roadblocks, fucking spikes in the streets, AK-47s, everything, bro.
Sheesh.
And the dude I was with was like, yo, we came to pick him up early, but the flight was late, blah, blah, blah. He trying to finesse. And the first dude was like, nah, I ain't trying to hear it. Pull in the corner. So what they do is, if you're past the curfew, you're supposed to have basically like a little ticket that says you're gonna be out past 10 o'clock for whatever reason. You have to like go on their website to do that, right? Wow. But it's all scam because you got to pay for that. So a lot of people don't do it. Anyways, the guy says go in the corner. So what they make you do is sleep in your car until a certain time, then they let you go.
Nigga,
so I
what?
go. Yeah. So that's the way to finesse it. But long story short, the other guy was like, yo, he asked me to see my passport. He saw my passport. So just to show like I did just come from out the country, and then he let me go. But that was my first experience. Yeah, man, that was my first. Not only that, when we was going to the hotel, right, we go in this alley, bro. When I said this alley looked like, just think about the most grimiest movie you watch when they try to show like a hood. I'm talking about like, it looked like the buildings were stacked on top of each other. Cats, dogs all running around. And the first thing before we even enter the block is the driver was like, roll up the windows. I said, excuse me? Yo, the airport right back that way. Like, yo, just take me back. And that was the way to the hotel. But it was so funny, though, because it was the most scariest looking place. Soon as we exit that neighborhood, the most beautiful hotel in the world. It was like night and day. I was so shocked. I'm like, this is so confusing. It's like, how the fuck we went through that? And y'all telling me close the window and somebody might put their hand in the car and grab something. And now we had a fucking Hilton Trump building in New York, Madison Square, whatever. It's just like amazing area.
Yeah, that's usually how the world works, man.
Yeah, and it was like that the whole trip, honestly. Like I was so nervous the whole trip because I'm just like, I'm not from there, bro. I'm from there, but I'm not from there. And I'm like, niggas can just snatch me out the car. But you see my Instagram videos. A lot of people did. I was posting a lot. All in all, it was a beautiful trip. It was really fun. I can talk about it all day, the good and the bad. But it was great, man. It was really great. I have on here the pros of it was cheap. It was actually cheap. A lot of people was kind of telling me it would be
You
expensive.
about to give us pros and cons?
Pros and cons. It was cheap. Happy people, hard working, but man, they was just great, bro. The people out there,
Oh my
all
God.
joking, bro.
Is this an all-inclusive resort?
Yo, they Netflix out there was fire.
Okay, niggas.
Yo,
we about to
Netflix-
get niggas tickets out here.
Yo, their
Buy the tickets from
Netflix
us.
Top fucking tier, bro.
Yo, what's the place called again?
Mombasa.
Mombasa. If y'all want to go to Mombasa, hit me up. Hit Aziz up. We gonna get you tickets.
It was great, man. It was all in all, man. It was great. It's just the corruption out there, man.
Yo, stop it.
I'm dead serious, bro. Like it brings you. Even when we were leaving, bro. When we were leaving, coming to the airport to dip, literally because they have a roadblock before you even get to the airport, right? Because I think they somebody bombed it before a while ago, so they have top security there.
All right. We gonna stop talking about it. All right, yo, this place is amazing, guys. Don't believe nothing he
Soon as you get
say.
into the fucking airport, the nigga pressed the dude that owns the car like, yo, basically, where's your registration? The nigga didn't have the registration on the window. He had it right in his the little mirror flip thing, right?
His ass cheeks.
Basically, the nigga's like, yo, you had it in the wrong place. Come see me when you drop these little niggas off. You owe me something. Police.
Ooh, that shit so
And they made that
fire.
nigga leave his license. It's crazy, bro. Niggas with AK-47s doing fucking street patrol.
Yeah,
he
man.
got the AK-47 and he telling niggas go. You
Basically-
look bored about me talking about my amazing trip. You hating, so I'm gonna just stop right here.
I ain't gonna
No,
lie
you
to
hating, you hating.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to
You
you.
hating.
I didn't hear shit because my headphone wasn't working. It just started working now. So
Yeah.
that's why I'm talking. But what
It
it
was
is,
great, man.
Yo, you just gotta tap in basically. Make sure you know who you going in there with and shit. Sounds like every other hood.
No, that's
but-
very important because the dude that was with us the whole time, which is my is a
brother,
family member,
nephew, cousin.
Yeah, he was damn near the president of Mombasa. He knew
See?
everywhere and
Just gotta tap in.
everyone. If that man was not there for this trip, it would have been the worst trip I ever had in my life.
Shout out to him.
I don't even doubt it. I would have been in the house, which thank God the house we had, the apartment was fire. But if that dude was not there, my experience would have been the way it was.
Okay, you still didn't get to you riding the camel, you eating.
That's
meat
why I said I'm gonna stop
off-
because you look like you hating.
No, continue, man. It's for the listeners. It ain't for me.
Yeah, man. I listen. I did everything I knew. If I didn't go on another trip ever again, I was not gonna experience. So when I saw the camel at the beach, I'm like, bro, I'm riding that camel. Pause.
How much was it?
I have a funny story about that because the dude that owned the camels, it was 3 camels, was a Somalian dude. And the funny part is, a few seconds before that, it was a couple of dudes selling coconut and just like they selling you shit, right? They know you tourists if you're there because it's a resort. So the nigga come to us, right? The man that basically follows us everywhere. He knows everything. He know the price of everything. He know if you're getting ripped off. You know if somebody like don't take your mask off here. The police is it. All he know everything, right? He sits down at a few chairs over there, and we just me and my brother-in-law just walking the beach, right? We having fun. He from there. He know all this, right? So the dudes come up to us, right? And I was being stared at like I was last week's lunch. Like niggas knew I was not from there.
Oh.
Niggas knew I was not from there. Whether they thought, whether they wanted to rob me, whether they never saw somebody that big, whether they just wanted to see an American or talk to, like they was staring at me top to bottom, bro. So these niggas come straight to us, right? They know we tourists, right? So the dude started hitting me with a pitch. Hey, brother, where you from? It's just some bullshit. I'm just laughing, listening. I'm like, whatever. I know these niggas trying to sell something, right? But I also haven't had coconut water yet since I've been here, right? And I got a couple of days for my trip. So all I'm waiting for this nigga to shut the fuck up so I can say how much this coconut water so he can sell it to me, right? Soon as he shut up, I was like, yeah, how much is this coconut water, right? Whatever it is, I'm about to pay it, right? And I already know the price. So the translation between Kenyan money and American money, let's just say $100 Kenyan shillings is $1 American. That's how it is translated over there.
Okay, so $1 here is worth $100 over there.
$100 over there, right? It's still the same value. It's just $100, right? Which is a lot of money over there, though.
Oh,
Like
no, that's good.
$100 is not a dollar the way we think about a dollar over here. I could lose
good.
a dollar. Yeah. So that's why I was saying it's very cheap. So the dude was like, yo, coconut. He was like, I'll give you one for $200, right? Which is $2 American. In my head, I'm like, my nigga, cut that shit right now. I'm on the beach. This is the last few days. I'm like, I'm doing everything today. Cut that shit up right now. So the man's like, pop, start cutting this shit out, right?
Seen it.
And then my brother-in-law sitting there. He's like, oh, how much is that, John? I was like, oh, $200. You want it? It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get one too, right? It's a beach experience, right? So what I do as soon as I get my shit, I'm a tourist. I put on my camera. I start recording me drinking and shit. As I'm recording, all I see is the dude that is with us everywhere, right? The guy that's showing us everything, right? Family. This nigga is going off on the dude that's selling us the coconut. I'm talking about going off, and I'm like, yo, and I asked my other brother, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why he screaming? He's like, yeah, he said the dude just ripped us off. I said, and I'm talking about he had a dude by the collar. What the fuck? Yeah, and I'm trying. It was $200, which is $2 American.
Okay, but how much was it supposed to be?
Bro, let me get to that part. So the nigga going off, and I'm trying to tell him like, yo, he going off for no reason, right? I'm like, he need to chill out before he get us kicked out of here. We're not even supposed to be here, blah blah. And the dude, my brother-in-law's that joint. I was like, yeah, it's amazing. It's $2. It's $2. We both from here, so he like, yeah, this is fuck that nigga. I don't know why he going crazy. So he go buy his joint too, right? And now I'm trolling the dude that we with. I'm like, bro, you doing too much. It's $2. He said, I don't want it. I don't care. If you guys want to buy it. It's the principle for him at this point. What he mad about is like why he was yelling at the dudes that sold it to us. He's like, they from here. Like they from Kenya. So basically the principle is if someone is from Kenya that was born there but just visits, you don't play him like you would an American person, like a white person. You hit him with the bullshit if it's a white person that not from there, but you don't do it to your own people. It's basically what he's arguing, right? He's like, they're not from here. He told you his name, why you playing him, blah, 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 right? In my head, I'm like, yo, it's not a big deal. Let it slide. But in the other dude head, it's like, my nigga, $200? Like that ain't something to play with, right? Because it's a big deal for them. They don't got that money, right? Yeah. So I sit down with him, I'm like, yo, why you going so crazy? And he's like, my guy, if you would have let me talk to him, which I did that the whole trip. It's just this time I'm like, yo, I'm splurging. I don't give a fuck. I'm not about to call this man here. And he said, bro, if you would have told me that, I would have got you those 2 coconuts for basically 50 cents. He was like, that nigga knew you not from me. And I'm like, I understand that. But I'm not. I'm like, is you doing the most? He was like, it's okay. But if anyone try to say something, talk to me. Yeah. He's like, talk to me. I got you, right? So what happens next? The camels come out. He knew I wanted to ride the camel. She was like, watch this. I'm going to go talk to this camel guy. He goes talk to the camel guy, right? He goes talk to the camel. He was like, yo, how much is it to ride the camel?
The dude comes at perfect time.
Perfect time. And the dude tells him 1,000, which is equals to $10 American. 1,000 is $10 American. Let me get out there. I'll ball the
Here's
the funny part. He come back. So he's like, yo, the dude said 1,000 to ride the camels, right? He's like, but I told him, no, I don't want it. And he was like, yo, I'll do it for $200. Like he went from $10 to $2 because he knows that they will test you, right? They'll say, all right, this nigga, he from here. Never mind. Hey, I'll give you. Then we both rode the camel, me and my brother-in-law for $2. So that's the point he was trying to make. Yeah. But I'm like, bro, but in my head, because then I started to get fucked up. I was like, damn, them niggas really played me. Yeah, because I could have got that. Yeah. But then I'm like, it's $2 though.
No,
like,
yeah.
It's $2, but
wealth.
It is wealth, but in their mindset is, bro, like we could have caught a ride from the ferry to here to there. Could have got something to eat for that $2.
It's respect because you're from there. That's what he's trying to say. That's the big problem. You got to respect your own kind.
Yes.
But yeah, man, you got to get it how you live too. I ain't mad at cuz too getting your ass. But
100%. That's in my head. I'm like, yo, he thought he got me, but I paid $2.
No, yeah. To him, to him, it's a guy.
To him was like, yo, we got that nigga. Yeah, and to the other dude I was with, it's like, yo, how you got when I'm supposed to be responsible for you. Yeah. And in my head, I'm like, it's $2.
Like, your man probably was on a winning streak of getting niggas cheap shit.
Yes, he 100% was. But that 1 second, I was like, I'm not gonna bother him. I'm gonna do this myself. But they got me. Yeah, they got me good. And that coconut water was fresh.
You was ready to spend $400.
Oh, I was about to say, give me another one, but I'm like, these niggas never gonna leave if I buy another one. As I'm drinking, the niggas, he's still sponsoring, and the nigga said, "You're not a coconut water that's good for the kidneys." I said, "Yeah, bro, I believe you, bro. This shit fresh as hell." But all in all, man, it was a great trip, man. Kenya held it down. They showed us mad love, man. The took the little taxis, man. Them shit was fun as hell. I recorded as much as I can, so look out for that video. I'm still trying to create a story or just some content behind it, because I was just recording a lot because they stare at you with the camera. They were staring at me without the camera. With the camera, oh my God.
You looking crazy.
Oh, they wanted to eat my food. But anyways, man, I appreciate everyone that was showing me love, sending me messages, wishing me safe trip there and back. And I think I put up some pretty good stuff up there for people to enjoy, because a lot of people was messaging me and was really was really happy with me posting, and they was encouraging me to post more. So it was a total trip. I appreciate it. I definitely, the first day there, I was like, I'm never coming back to this country ever again in my life, even if I'm paid for it. By the end of the trip, I was like, I can't wait to come back.
Got you.
So it worked out really well.
You definitely going back?
100% going back.
Dope.
I can't wait for your experience to go back to Somaliland, man. I can't.
Oh, it ain't gonna be like that.
I'm talking about the culture shock in general. Is different.
Yeah,
it's different.
I felt
the
that
hardest
way
part, though. Go ahead.
I said I felt that way until my cousin.
Turn down your headphones too when you get a chance, just a little bit. Go ahead.
I said I was gonna say I can't wait for that experience till my cousin FaceTime me. He got a better iPhone than me, so.
Yeah, maybe Somaliland may be a little bit. Well, I'm not gonna say that because there was parts in Kenya. It was just like I was in America again.
No, you look like you was in America.
Yeah, that because I made sure before we got there. I said I wasn't playing that. Shout out to everybody that lives in the slums, and I'm not going for that. I'm really not. Like, I have family in the slums, and I went to. You saw it when you said I was the ugliest nigga in the family. I went to all the, you know what I'm saying, the spots where it wasn't a lot of spending or whatever. But I wanted to make sure that I went to areas where I can enjoy myself, which I did. So I got to taste a little bit of everything. But the hardest part, because is a predominant, a big part of it is a Muslim country, is a lot of the people, not just necessarily Muslim, but the beggars. Like, their poor is different out there.
Yeah.
Like a kid 2 years old would come tug on his shirt and be like, yo, can I get something?
Yeah.
And his mom will be right behind with him, another infant, like, yo, give us something. Like, it was that type of shit, right? Like, so it was that was the hard part, but you get used to it after a while too. It's just like over here when they say don't give him money, he's probably just gonna spend money on beer. Over there, their mindset is, if they really want to get a job, they can get a job right now. So like the mothers sitting there making their kids beg is like they hate that shit out there. So in me, I'm just like, I'm the American. Here you go, buy something.
200 for coconut water.
But boy, you give one person something, they come running like cockroaches. 50 niggas deep. 50 niggas. But anyways, man, that's enough about me. I don't want to make anyone jealous. But if I can recommend anything, man, go. I think you'll be all right too because your brother's out there in Somaliland, right? You got family out there.
Yeah, I'm straight out there. My whole family's out there.
Yeah, so you good. That's a very important key part, bro. It's not about just going there with someone that hasn't been there too. It's making sure there's somebody that's literally there and knows the country, bro.
Yeah, but I'm not interested in doing solo traveling.
I am too, but that experience kind of turned me down.
No, not to places like that though. I'm talking about like modern places. I would never go there.
Oh, got you. Yeah. That's different.
I want to do some solo traveling soon, but I ain't got solo money. But let's get to the
actually, that's the best way to travel. You start traveling with people, all of a sudden you got to split this, grab that. You got me on this one, spot me on that.
That's the best. You already know me. I'm trying to get a mansion. I need 6 niggas to come with me. Pause.
Yeah, I hear you.
But yeah, man, let's just get into what you want to talk about, man. We just glad you came back. Anything else? I really ain't look up shit. I'm really just tight about this Portland Trailblazer loss that I'm going through right now.
We can start with sports. That's kind of fresh on our minds. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I watched every single game of the Portland Trailblazer this season, and bro, when they lost yesterday and got eliminated in 6 by Denver, I felt like I'm ready for the off season, bro. I'm fucking fatigued, just like Dame Lillard.
That's how I'm not gonna lie with you. That's how I felt, even though we were winning. About the Bill season, so I 100% get where you're coming from with that.
Exactly like that. It's like if you have a favorite team, you know.
Yeah.
Like I watched these niggas, seen every play, seen everything. And the boys got hit by 6 game. Beat 4-2 in the series by a team that had 2 of their good players injured and out. Jamal Murray and Will Barton was out. But boy, that boy Nikola Jokic, oh my goodness.
Yeah, he different.
Best big man I ever seen since Shaq.
Yeah.
By far. That boy is so fucking nice. And the problem is he don't even speak no good English.
That's why he can't be MVP. I agree with you when you said that on the last week podcast.
Yeah,
episode.
I was agreeing. Yeah, he can't be MVP because he can't speak. His speech would be horrible, but boy, he is the MVP.
Plus, he don't got a vert. That's my biggest thing.
What's a vert?
Vertical.
Yeah, he dunked on Melo last game though.
Well, they moved the same, so yeah, they good. So it don't matter about that one.
Yeah, but all the Portland listeners, if y'all watch the Portland Trailblazers, man, y'all know it's about to be a complete changeover in this offseason.
Yeah, I already gave you my list, man. Send them all to Lakers.
Yeah,
I told you send Melo off the bench. I told you let Lillard, run the court, man. Listen, at least it seemed like your Blazers pulled up a fight. Like that double overtime, like at least the top player, which was Lillard, even though he didn't kind of show up yesterday's game, it seems like he was holding on to his team. Am I wrong? I didn't watch the whole season. I didn't watch a lot of the playoff game, but at least it looked like it was like, it's my team. I'm responsible for this team, and I got to do all I can. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, he did all he can, but the narrative switched because of that 55-point game. Because the game before that, he only scored 10 points, and they blew out the Nuggets because the others played really good.
Right.
But he came with that 55.
Oh, role play has been a big play.
Issue. And what my favorite player, the only reason why I'm Portland Trailblazer is a Melo fan.
Right.
So I'm looking at the role players heavy. But the only person that didn't step up was CJ McCollum, man. And CJ, man, I think the time is up, man. I think his house is pretty Urkel.
Go ahead.
But I think his house is up for sale. I think he went home after last night, told his girl, like,
it's over. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of movements already happening. We'll get to the I want to talk a little bit about the Celtics coach. But yeah, Lakers, man, I'm not going to hold you, bro. I think this year I'm complete opposite of you. This was like the first year I probably barely watched a game.
Yeah, I could tell.
Like a single game. It's such a big deal to me that when I was in Kenya, because of the time difference, I was so happy because the time while I was sleeping there, the games would be going on here because it would be, afternoon, evening, whatever time. By the time I wake up, the game is over and I just get to look at the score, right? So I was even happy with that. I'm like, thank God, because I can't handle my favoritism for LeBron and him winning. I can't the losses, and this year wasn't looking too good. So I was glad I was was able to see the after effects, right? But man, I don't know if LeBron was hurt. I think he is. I think he really was really, really hurt. At least he wasn't AD hurt. AD hurt different. We all know that. LeBron was still out there fighting. In the third quarter, he showed previous LeBron just hold on to it, but they didn't have nobody. Kuz, man, listen, bro. I'm not even. I've been expressed that. I think after even last year when we won, I was like, yo, get rid of this dude as soon as y'all can. Even from the most standards of of a fan of basketball, get him out of here, bro.
Yeah, with the Lakers, the big problem with the Lakers loss, I know you said I was saying it made that bubble ring look funny.
No.
The reason why I'm saying that is because the Heat got swept.
Yeah,
they got eliminated. The only team that made it through is the Nuggets.
Yeah, but the Heats had a full roster. They had everybody they had.
That's what I'm saying.
And being swept. Well, in my opinion, it was weird the Heat was there in the first place last year. So
that was the other problem. Giannis, when they swept them, they said this ain't the bubble.
Because
you remember they beat Giannis. They beat Giannis last year.
Here's the thing, but what that got to do with the bubble though? Explain that to me. If they beat Giannis,
niggas played better, bro.
Played better where?
In the bubble.
So then why make that comment of this not the bubble if them niggas beat you? If you went in the bubble and you whooped on a team and then you came back out and maybe that same team didn't play as good with you and then you make that comment, it's yo, it wasn't, but you lost to them though.
Yeah, what Giannis is saying, those role players, everybody that was playing,
and
really
the biggest reason, my bad for cutting you off, the biggest reason why they went I forgot who was
Heat.
Yeah, Heat, but who else was on? No, I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. But what I'm trying to say is, I don't even know what the fuck I'm trying to say.
What the fuck?
I'm trying to think of a team. Who was on I
don't know what they put in that coconut water, but they got this nigga.
No. Who else was in the East that was
Boston.
Was it Boston? I don't remember. Somebody was supposed to be nice coming out of the East. But anyways, my point is that bubble, because with the Heat is even worse because they got swept. They didn't even put up a fight. They got thrashed. And I understand.
And the niggas that was nice in the bubble was a no-show. So that's scary. That was scary.
That's 100% scary. But also, at least the Lakers didn't have full squad, bro. AD being out and LeBron not being 100%, that plays a big part of it. If you talk about the Heats and saying a lot of the hero and all these niggas was injured, then I'll be yo, of course they're going to get swept. But they got the whole full squad. Oladipo's the only one, and Oladipo's becoming like every other injury-prone ass nigga. Like, so it doesn't even matter. But that bubble talk with the Lakers, at least, I don't think it holds up as much as it did with
it's
the
two
Heat.
things. It's either the bubble had a real effect on the season with those teams because they had a bunch of injuries, just like Boston did too, or niggas can't play this season. Niggas got hurt. Niggas got hurt. AD, man, AD. I know AD's 25 years old. A lot of people are coming at him. They're just trying to figure out what does he do in the summertime. How does he stay getting hurt at this age? Man, it's
not a good look.
Happens.
It's not. Yeah. It's not a good look. When he's in, he's dominant. And the only weird thing which I got to get used to is I keep forgetting LeBron hurt, bro. LeBron hurt. I'm not hearing it because I keep thinking I'm leaning towards he's getting to that age and that year, but that ankle injury ain't no game, bro. For a guy that got an ankle injury, bro.
The thing about LeBron is the ankle injury was serious, and also LeBron needs other players. Like he needs other players.
Yeah.
And second of all, he probably looked at that shit like, is this worth fighting just to go all the way through? Yeah, I'm good.
That was the first game, bro. That's another thing that hit me yesterday.
Let's go promote Space Jam for the summer. And let's get the fuck up out of here. Let's get this rest.
And remember what happened last time he got hurt and came back after a good break out of the offseason. He came back and won a ring. So he's going to take that nice long break. And hopefully.
He had the groin injury, same as AD. AD going out there, I swear to God, was tough love. I swear it was just for Charles Barkley, bro.
I don't know what it was for. I think he tried. I commend him for
that he could fight through injury, bro.
Yeah, let it go. Take a bow. I just hope the Clippers. What's up with the Clippers right now? They got a game today, right?
They play tonight. They get eliminated.
I hope they get eliminated just so it can shut up. What's his name? Skip Bayless, and I also hope the Sun gets eliminated because they was. I don't know. First of all, Crowder, he was happy. Crowder thought about all those years. Yeah, he thought about all the only reason why I had some sympathy towards him because he looked like Burna Boy, and Burna Boy my guy. But besides that, I'm like, man, he was. But listen, good for them.
He never liked LeBron though. He never liked
LeBron. Because LeBron did him dirty in every way in all those years. He was fucking winning. That's why.
He was his teammate. He was his teammate.
I know. He got shipped out because of LeBron, but still, like you. Anyways, that being said, I have a feeling LeBron. They got to pick up something else, man. Like
over.
Drummond got to go. He was pointless. Schroeder. I know you said he was good. He doesn't work too well. Maybe it was just because his first year.
Yeah, the problem with the Lakers, they don't got no salary cap, bro.
Man, LeBron.
Shooter is a free agent, and guess what? He's a restricted free agent, so they have to give him the max to keep him. If he walks, they can't replace that money. So
I listen. We need a shooter. We need a guy that can just pull up from anywhere and just let it.
All
go.
I need is AD to be healthy. AD is the best player on the team.
100%. 100%.
All you need is AD healthy.
No, you're not going to get an argument from that. I'm not. Listen, I am realistic. I understand LeBron James, that era of just complete dominance. I think he still has it, but I also know. When he's very strategic, and I 100% believe with the inclusion of AD since when AD came in last year, he is resting up as much as he can, preserving all the energies while still getting the notoriety and patting the stats, whatever you want to call it, and he's doing just the bare minimum because AD. But I can tell you right now, if LeBron was healthy and they were in a position they were yesterday, he taking over that game, bro. 100%. I truly believe that. I know the argument is it's all for LeBron. People want to say that. You send the Bleacher Report thing of, LeBron and Curry's not in. This is this new era. I hate when motherfuckers start getting into that talk this soon, and the fucking playoffs is not even over yet. Like, relax. Yeah. Durant, the fucking legend, is still there. So you really can't even make that argument of a new era when Durant is still in it. So Nets.
It's a lot of good players, man. Though the season, NBA season, I know a lot of niggas not watching it.
I like it, yeah.
But it's fucking lit, nigga. You got Luka, you got Trae Young busting the Knicks' ass was pure fucking comedy.
Yeah, he was.
Who we got? All the Sixers. Joel Embiid can't stay healthy for shit. The nigga played 3 fucking games and got the fuck up out of there. That's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, he give you a strong 2 or 3. There'll be a strong 2 or 3 though.
Bro, 3 games against the Wizards. That's all we had this year. Bro, this shit is crazy. Niggas getting hurt. But basically the finals is coming up right now. Tomorrow. It's the Bucks versus the Nets. And whoever wins that might win the finals. But I don't, man. Niggas sleeping on Utah. Phoenix Suns nice, bro. And
listen, when
me,
LeBron is not in it, it's such a toss up.
that's
how I take it.
It hasn't been since 2010. It said Curry. It hasn't been since 2010.
That's what I'm saying.
What you mean?
When LeBron and the Golden State Currys are not in there, it's a toss up.
A new nigga getting a ring this year.
But that's what I'm saying. Now I'm talking about. Now we're like, who, where, when? I mean, we still got the Nets, which is very dominant. But it's still, and it's kind of fun with sports in that way. Like when you don't got the guy that's so dominant in there anymore, you kind of get a relief, which is why I understand why the clowning for LeBron is in there. Like I know LeBron does not take it personal. Like LeBron last year too, or the other year when he missed the playoffs in whatever years, it's like that because you're like, yes, now we get to sit back and watch.
LeBron can't take it personally because
he can't.
AD was hurt, but
he the best ever, and I can't wait for next year now, just because of that.
Nigga, you didn't watch a game.
No, I need purpose. I need drive. Anyways, let's move on. Last thing I want to talk about is you see Stephen A. Smith go off about the Celtics coach being basically moved over in position in the no, you said it, fired in the nicest way possible. Well, I said it. But you said white privilege. Care to explain?
Yeah, it's pure white privilege. You can't you can't have somebody
before you say it, let me explain. The Celtics coach, they basically moved him over to the president as a president something, and the guy that was a president something resigned or retired, excuse me. And there's a lot of argument in the league is like, yeah, because he's a white man, instead of saying, yo, you did terrible with a good squad, get the fuck out of here, they're like, listen, here's another great position. You still get great money. You still get to be with the team. You still get a retirement pension. Time. Yeah, more family time. You did terrible, but here's the participation reward. And a lot of people are not happy about that.
Yeah, it's just white privilege. Brad Stevens had a rough stint with the Celtics, bro. Even though he took them to the Eastern Conference Finals like 3 times. Yeah. But bro, he had to go through the Kyrie Irving stint when Kyrie Irving and then that shit failed. He went through the Isaiah Thomas part 2. Don't ever forget that. Isaiah Thomas was really the best player in the league at one point. Mm-hmm. And then now he went for Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown when them boys getting hurt, and Kemba Walker always staying hurt. So he said he felt tired of coaching. He's well down. And Danny Ainge is supposed to be, the best GM in the league because he got all those picks, He got Jason Tatum for mud called faults, all that shit. He stepped down, and then out of nowhere, nigga coaching bad said, you know what?
I'll take
Just
that
move
job.
up to a better position, nigga. Yeah. Pull up real quick. We good. We got you.
Job.
How the fuck you never ran a team? You coaching. Then it came from a college coach to a basketball coach. Now he runs the Celtics, and guess what? Now he can pick the coach that taking his position.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
man.
One thing I don't get though, I don't know if you saw the Stephen A. rant. He even got off stage or whatever because he said he didn't want to say nothing crazy. He was blaming it a lot, or at least mad at players. Which is weird. It's like he was saying why the players never stick up for black coaches, but
I don't blame him because I never ever heard nobody ever said that. I seen only Dame Lillard and CJ step up for that dude that didn't get the Minnesota job that was black. But
you're sticking up for somebody you like, bro. It's simple as that. If somebody not sticking up for you, black or white, as a coach, if you get fired, it's probably because they don't want you there. Like we've seen it where there's players or coaches. If somebody like you and they get rid of you, people get mad. Like, yo, like we seen it, or at least we seen it a little bit with NFL with what's the name? Deshaun what's the name? Watson.
Is he getting traded?
Hey, you know how that goes. Deshaun Watson wanted a black coach and he wanted whatever he wanted, and if you want what you want what you want, but if they don't give it to you, then you don't give it to you. If you're not happy, you happy, whatever. Anyways, let's move on from sports. You got anything else, big bro?
No, Nuggets win it all.
This nigga, big bro. Nuggets win it all. That's who you got?
Yeah, I always go with that. Any team that beat my team wins it all.
Oh, that's smart. Me, I'm the opposite. I want the Suns to lose. I want it to be.
Nah, CP about to get his ring, man. Shout out to CP.
Yeah. Chris Paul always annoying me though. That's my guy, but he's like
he's annoying.
It seems like every game, he does the most. Yeah, he looked like he reminds me of Qasim when you said Qasim hacks. That's what he reminds me of.
Oh man,
that's a hack. That's
basically the same thing. And then he act like he injured. Yeah, that's the same thing. Go ahead though. What's going on? What else do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about old news. But it was big news when it happened. The Joe Budden situation.
Back at it again.
We had that conversation.
We must be the Joe Budden News Network.
Yeah, well, I think it's not. I think it's the underlying what am I trying to say? It's not necessarily what's going on up top. It's what's happening down at the bottom, which is the friendship business conversation. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, I know the underline and bottom. When I heard bottom, it just got all right. Go ahead.
Oh, you look tired. Nah. Let's talk about what's going on with your life, bro. Come on, what's up? Why you just did the swipe of the face like I'm trying to get
because
a
it's
vibe
like
here.
a fucking sauna in this bitch, yo.
It's
What
hot?
the fuck going on?
Oh,
The weather's
look, we
changing.
can talk about heat, my brother. I ran away from Kenya talking about it's hot out there. Portland hit me with 97. My nose been bleeding like I'm a fucking 10-year-old toddler, bro.
97, yo.
Bro, I'm talking about I was sitting on this couch, this very couch next to me the other day, and I was literally sweating just sitting down.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, right? Yeah, it's burning hot. We
It's
about to
hot.
hit 90s all week.
Oh, it's hot. And they told me it just hit when I touched down. They was like, oh, this was just this week
see,
that
you bring the heat
it hit
down.
90. I'm hot. But you don't want to talk about the Joe Budden thing? We can skip
hit
it,
me,
bro.
hit me. What you got?
No, I was just curious on your thoughts. We didn't really talk about it when it happened. I'm just. What's your final thoughts as of right now after everybody?
As of right now, Joe Budden realized that he fumbled the bag because people are looking at him different. He don't care. I thought he won at first because I thought his shit was all about money. And he got like Rory and Maul. They made it up. They just I don't know if you've seen the clip. They definitely signed with Boardroom. KD just announced it. Mm-hmm. So they got a whole new podcast, whole new network thing on over there. Mm-hmm. So they got a way.
Yeah.
So technically they won because Joe tried to put them niggas on salary and that ain't gonna make no money for them. Now they got their own shit, make their own money, call their own shots. And nigga Joe Budden, now he look like a bad guy for real, because on his network, he even talk about it. If you look at it, he like lost a lot of money, bro. Joe lost a lot of money. He taking walks in the park lonely right now because he know he fucked up. Because now the people looking at him different, even businesses.
Oh, 100%. 100%. In terms of any talent coming to his network, like he took a hit big time. And I think a lot of that had to do on how he handled it, bro. Like that firing on live podcast air was all I got the big dick swing. He could have definitely handled that 100%. If he would have came on there and talked the way he talked on the podcast episodes that I've been listening to now after all of that happened, people would have sat there and they would have been confused on whose fault it was. But when you're the aggressor and you come on there and you talk about your so-called friends, because that's another very overrated word in this situation is friends. Like they've been throwing around this friends terms a lot, and I don't really think it's the kind of friendship that a lot of people are thinking. Like I think the friendship blossomed through business. Like I know Joe Budden was like, yo, Maul lived with me and all that, blah, 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 and Rory. I think the friendship really blossomed through business. Like, yeah, we cool, we do all this, we turning up in our fields or whatever. But when the business started to thrive, I think the friendship comes along with it because you're hanging out with each other every day and the money coming in, you're excited. But you hit that good point of business where you're making good money and decisions has to be made. And now it gets a little bit confusing. Like with you and I, we're 100% cool before this podcast even started. Like, at least in my opinion, right? I know you like talking shit. So when a situation comes where money starts flowing in, like, there's no confusion in where we started. I think that's what it is. I think, we're friends and we live. I think a lot of that is bullshit, bro. Because it seems like a lot of this shit has been happening for so long. And if Joe Budden really gave a shit and really didn't care about the money, more about the friendship, he should have been saw this coming and should have been like, yo, like, are we confused on who owns this? Because that's what it comes down to. Who owns this? Who makes the most money? Who can go and make the negotiations and sign these contracts? If we're confused on who can do that, let's take care of this right now. You know, sure. If Fee right now, Fee had a great episode with you, and if for whatever reason you come here or I moved, but whatever, well, we get Fee on here consistently, even Fee as my homeboy, I'm making shit known from right now, whether we making a lot of money now or later. Like, yo, Fee, I hope you know me and Molly own this shit 50-50. But if you come in and we start making money, here's what you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making that known now, friends or not. I'm not hitting them with you're my mans, man. Just join this shit. We'll figure it out later.
That's Rory and Maul's problem. They thought they was friends.
100%.
Everything was a go through business.
And I blame them for that too. And
all three got problems.
All three got problems. And it is definitely 100% communication, but also I think they lean so hard on we'll get there when we get there mindset. And when they got there, it was too late.
Yeah,
it was too late. I think at the end of the day, all of them won, in my opinion. At first, I thought Joe Budden really won one because when I was reading all his tweets after all the podcast he drops, firing them on live air, he seemed like he didn't give a fuck. And that's a very powerful thing. When you do something the way he did it, and then you say, yo, I did it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what y'all think. It is what it is. That person, in my opinion, is the winner in a situation like that. But the following episodes, you told me to listen to it. He sounds sad as fuck. Oh, this one that I'm listening to right now, I don't know what it's called, the internet or some shit, where he's talking about the allegations or whatever. He sound fucking drained. Where he said like he turned off his internet, whatever. He sound, even him making the funny jokes that I enjoy on the podcast, he just sound drained. And which it comes from a person that's hurt, which also comes from a person that said all the things he said via emotion, which never works out. But I another person that is also the biggest winner is Academic. Oh my God.
Act One, yeah.
Act One, but I also feel so bad for him, bro.
Well, he didn't win.
He didn't win because he's so mentally fucked up on him trying to. Here's the thing. I think you said this before. Ack is one of those niggas where, in all due respect to him, I enjoy his content just because he's funny and whatever. He's one of those guys where he got blessed with a stage and money, and it probably could have never. It probably is like the most lamest person that could have probably gotten it. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Not lame, but like, help me out here. You said it good last time, where it's like, it's almost like the police officer that's whipping niggas' asses now, but he was a fucking loser and was getting his ass whipped in high school when he went to school with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was given power and all this money, but he sound like he said it on an episode like, when I was in high school, niggas beat me up and I was crying. He was bro. He's damn. He basically said like, yo.
Problem is he's the leader of that. There's many people like him, just like you said. There's many people like him, and they respect that. That's why he said that's my community. That's my chat people.
No, he was talking about the clout chaser era, but he said I'm the last one left because I does the show. Basically, his argument is, I don't know what Rory and Mal ever did to him, but his biggest argument is way bigger than Rory Mal.
No, Rory did something. He had to do something. He said it came to his house.
Yeah, well, way past this. I don't think it's even the house thing. He
about his house
been
and
talking
about,
shit for the
fiance.
longest.
About his fiance.
Yeah, but this guy feel like he was bullied, and now the bully got his ass whipped by another bully, and this motherfucker's standing on there.
He had a whole chat about them niggas all the time, talking about, he knew, and it felt like just like Joe Budden said, it felt like Act knew everything inside before the world.
100%. Joe Budden,
so it looked kind of fucked up. Like probably Rory Mal thought that Joe was talking to him, and Joe said he wasn't talking to him. But hey, it looked like he knew everything.
Yeah, I felt bad for Academics. It was kind of funny, but it's also
he wasn't
Act
one at the end.
He won a little bit. He won a little bit. If he was smart enough, he would have kept it on the talking shit about Rory and Mal, like ha ha ha. But he was Jay-Z, all these old heads that look down on me. Like, no, he was talking about like people that don't respect him.
I ain't watch all that.
Yeah, I'm listening to this, and it became way more than that. I feel bad. I pay all my Lambos out, like I own my shit. Like, it's basically rich. Like, yo, no, he's rich, but he's basically like, yo, even with my money and my fame, you guys still look at me like the same lame I was in high school, and he can't understand that.
Yeah, like Fab said, money don't change you, bro.
Oh, make it who you are, man. Bro. And
you could be a lame with money. That's what he's talking about, Floyd. You could be a lame with money.
A lame with, and then Mano B Dot. Did you see that shit? Was funny as fuck too.
B Dot and Mano.
That's another thing. That friendship term is thrown around loosely, bro.
No, B Dot was wrong for that. Though.
He wasn't. He wasn't. How, bro? He was wrong. I don't know in terms of the situation Mano was talking about, where he talked about his album said wasn't good. Depending on the terminology B Dot used, if he used the same terminology of your shit was trash, he should have kept it. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But if he's saying, yo, if Valid comes out with a podcast and I'm like, oh man, Valid podcast dropped, he could work on it. That's different. And even if Valid is mad that I'm critiquing his shit instead of calling him, nah, like it's my business, it's my job. But
he could have just kept that one and just called them about it.
The
world didn't even know that.
No.
I'm your man.
Because here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. I agree with that. If B Dot has a platform like us where we're just starting out and we're just, yo, my man dropped the joint. He's literally known for what he does. He in a professional standpoint, if he says, yo, I'm not gonna talk about Mano's new album because that's my guy, or ignore it in general, niggas gonna look at him like, yo, we not listening to anything you ever say again because you biased like a motherfucker. So if he literally says and be like, yo, I didn't like this, now people are like, oh, if he
stated that the record was trash publicly and never said it to him in his face, how does that look?
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
that's why I think you had that conversation on both ends. But Mano saying
niggas,
this
you
game
stupid?
is based off favoritism.
Niggas, you stupid.
Yeah, he want to slap the shit out of him on that shit. and if he didn't want to slap the shit out of him before, B-Dot replies after everything he said was funny.
B-Dot hilarious.
I'm saying.
Shout out to B-Dot. B-Dot got a lot of power out here. He just dropped a list and niggas going crazy.
That's what I'm saying. But that's the point I'm trying to make. And if out of nowhere, if someone with power like that says, yo, Rico had a great album when that shit was trash, niggas gonna be like, yo, you get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. We ain't listen to everything you said again. What else, man? What else? You got anything? Anything we didn't talk about that happened before? I heard East Coast ran out of gas.
Yo, that's crazy. Yo, gas expensive as fuck. East Coast ran out of it on
the news. Yeah, it was like the biggest pipeline that ran or that produced the gas for the East Coast. They was like shut down for a couple of weeks.
Damn, you knew you was on that private jet back reading all the news. Let's talk about a little bit of music real quick. Lil Baby, Lil Durk came out, Voice of the Heroes. Have you listened to a little bit of anything?
I have not. I really haven't. I've been on catch up mode. I'm be honest with you, and I've been really, really happy. Really happy.
I listened to it. So I don't know if you checked the group chat. I've been sending you snippets of everything about the songs and shit. Talk about this about to be classic and all.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, 2 days before, like Wednesday, I seen a clip that Lil Durk came out, Flames, and in my head I was like, yeah, this shit's about to be garbage.
Why you say that?
Because anytime niggas come out with snippets more than twice, the project ain't good.
In my opinion, the double collab of the two good artists in the moment hasn't been really good since Jay-Z, Kanye, Drake, Future. Am I missing one? That's the only two.
I personally, I love anything Future do. I like the Future Lil Uzi. I like the Future Thug. Future Thug is a classic for me.
Future Thug.
Slime Season. Amazing album. But I'm a Future stan, though. That is me. I like anything
And even the Drake Future one really wasn't getting love. It became a classic after the fact.
Some people hate that shit, though.
Yeah. Some people still hate it. But even the fact. Here's the thing, though, with that shit, bro, is I think a lot of those artists focus more on their notoriety and like, yo, let's have 2 or 3 good tracks. And then the other ones, people are just going to be happy that we're even on the same shit together. And then they don't give you the best of the best, bro.
Nah, I tell you, it was like a snippets was so fire, bro. Like I'm saying, these niggas is rapping they ass off. So I'm like, this shit fire. Then when the track list came out, 18 songs.
Yeah.
That's too long for a collab. Y'all niggas just making songs up about nothing now.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. They give you the 2, 3 good ones, and then y'all should be happy we both are on this album, and y'all at least get songs from us. That's the other ones.
But they spitting. I'm listening to they spitting really good. The beats is fire. It's just that there's no meaning to the music. It's just niggas rapping. And then I ain't gonna lie, calling Baby the hero is kind of it's a little bit too much for me, man. Like I'm like he the hero. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
We'll see. When is it dropping?
It already dropped. It dropped today.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, so you did listen to it?
Let's do it. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not as good as I wanted.
Gotcha.
I thought it was going to be straight fire all through. But it's just first listen. It probably could be better. I'll come back next week to let y'all know. I know you don't care. My man Lloyd Banks came out with his album today. Shout out to my nigga Banco.
I do care.
Yeah, shout out to my nigga Banco. I know he about to sell. He's number 1 on iTunes right now. So you know he ain't selling. Niggas ain't streaming it. Niggas are trying to buy his shit. Old niggas is back.
Yeah. I gotta go check that shit out.
What else came out? I don't know. What else? Are you bumping anything?
I'm like I said, I'm catching up. So J. Cole, I already gave it 2 pass. Amazing album.
Okay.
Probably I'll say 8.5, 9 out of 10.
Is that all 3 numbers? I don't know how much that is.
No, it basically 8.5 out of 10 for the album.
Okay. Migos come out next week.
The biggest reason why is I would have wished he would have carried on with the fire beats all the way towards the end.
Who we talking about? Oh, Cole?
J. Cole. Yeah, J. Cole.
Yo, then niggas just didn't want the real Cole then.
No. It's not about the real Cole. It's not. Listen, when he dropped his last album, when Kendrick dropped Damn, and that was my favorite album, and the biggest reason why is the fire beats. Like I like the
Melody.
poetic. Yeah, I like the poetic Kendrick, but if you can have a mixture of fire beats and the same lyrical flame, like I'll take that any day. I'm okay with the boom bat slow Griselda beats too. I'll take that any day too.
Of course.
But if you give me both of those, right, fucking Conway with the fire beat is my favorite thing right now. Mm-hmm. Like, what I'm saying? I like the slow, beat for the for a lot of these artists with the lyrical artists. But if you, like I said, if you give me a fire beat with that same lyrical strategic venom, like I'm taking that any day. And he started off hot. Even I'm telling you, even from the end all the way to the end, the slow tracks he had, which is old school J. Cole, that shit was still fire. Like the shit was still fire. But I wished I could have got a little bit more tracks with some, you know what I'm saying, some good old fire ass beats and him just going crazy and talking shit the way he was. That being said, it was still an amazing album. Still an amazing album. Straightening, I finally listened to that joint. I know a lot of people listen to that Migos song. I'm waiting for that Culture 3 to drop. I hope it's not the same thing that you just mentioned where you get the fire snippet or single. And then
they quiet on it. They quiet on it.
Yeah, that's a good thing. And a lot of people are saying that album was really fire, so we'll see. Yeah. They definitely have summer music.
They quiet on it. Polo G coming out next week. Gonna be fire. Who else coming? A lot of people coming. Drake, we still waiting on it. Who else? Is somebody else?
Kendrick and Drake is dropping after J. Cole. Is it the J. Cole set the bar
extremely high? Good luck to them. Yeah, J. Cole is killing the game. I know you're saying just like how I think Dr. Q said the same thing. Hot in the beginning and then tailed off at the end.
Yeah, but Dr. Q didn't like the slow beats. A lot of people don't like the slow beat J. Cole.
I know, but it's still top tier album. Like the album is really good. Like those slow beats.
Yeah. In my opinion, even though I would have wished it was more BPMs on that those last few joints, I still think that I'm okay. I love classic J. Cole. I'll take that any day. That boy can rap.
I'm waiting for a whole Lil Baby album. Lil Baby's on fire. He got some crazy bars on this album. Lil Durk too.
Yeah, Lil Baby solo album is gonna be interesting because his features is crazy.
They got some crazy bars on here, bro. And Lil Wayne.
He definitely. Lil
Wayne has been killing everything. I don't know if you haven't listened to Lil Wayne lately. I don't know if you listen to that Nicki, Drake, and
I haven't even listened to. Yeah, I haven't listened to that one yet. I gotta drop that.
Excuse me, let me take off my Balenciaga mask. Something like that. Shit was hot, man. That shit was hot, but nothing else, man.
That Balenciaga crew neck is fire, but that shit was like 1,000 something.
Something changed to us. $2 coconut.
I passed on that.
But yeah.
For who? $2 coconut. Shout out to Kenya, man.
That's all I got. You got anything else, man?
Music, nah. Twitter, Nigeria banned Twitter. Did you see that?
No.
Twitter deleted some of the Nigerian president's tweets, and the niggas say, "Yeah, get rid of them niggas." Yeah, as I'm saying, a lot of these countries is crazy, bro. So they got rid of whole Twitter. They say, "You want to get rid of my tweets? We get rid of Twitter." I think that's all I have, bro. Did you see the Vanessa Bryant beef with Nike? Do you care about that? Oh, alrighty. So. I feel a little rusty coming back, so please bear patience.
Happy you back, brother man. Welcome back to these streets.
I'm happy I'm back too. I really love the saying. I mean, we already talked about this, but being in the same room, video is fire.
Yeah, big change. But Aziz coming to Buffalo soon. We gonna link that up.
We're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna have any trip we make. We taking all our equipment. We recording
If you
there.
Taking mine.
Recording on the beach would be fire, but it's too much wind. Anything else, bro?
Nah. Prayers up to your man that got in an accident for the Buffalo police cop. Have you heard about it? Dude that used to go to the gym. That was your man that you always slapped up. He just got in a crazy accident. It's a cop that got in an accident. A pole hit it, and he's in an induced coma. So I just want to say praise.
My man?
Yes, your man. He went to Mac High. Let me find his name. I know 18 know him too.
Mac High.
Give him minutes.
Shout out to a lot of these, a lot of the folks that we grew up
you
with
really
that
know this guy.
Police officers.
Really know this guy. You slapped him up every day with it. Jonathan Negro.
I'm terrible with names. Oh, my man,
Negron. Yeah. Prayers up to him. Yeah, he's a serious condition.
Bad accident?
Yeah, he got hit by I believe a pole. Ran into the car. He was chased. He's a cop.
He ran into a pole,
no, he's a cop. He's an officer.
How the hell? No, I know that, but how is the pole running into him?
He was chasing after somebody.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so yeah, he's in it.
Damn, now my man Jonathan.
Yeah, so prayers up to him.
Yo, prayers up to Jonathan. God, Leo, that's. So they say he's in a coma right now?
Injured Buffalo police officer Jonathan is in a medical induced coma at ECMC, considered to be critical but stable condition. So prayers up to him. Hopefully, he get a speedy recovery.
Man,
Yeah, he was basically like, he was chasing
100%.
Buffalo cop vehicle, 4 people inside who had a gun. He was chasing somebody, doing his duties as an officer. And this shit comes with it, man. So prayers up to him.
Man, yeah, shout out to him. Praise up to him, man. For real. It's my guy. Really nice guy.
Yeah, shout out to him. Praise up to him. And they said he does have a fiance and a newborn. So
yeah, newborn baby. Yeah, man.
Praise up, man. But Buffalo streets is getting wild. It's definitely about to be hot out here.
It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
Definitely get wild. Make sure you guys stay safe. Even if you're traveling, niggas trying to set up plans to travel. Niggas is getting robbed while they traveling. I'll tell you that right now because
Oh, I don't play that.
What?
People get too comfortable when they travel, bro. I don't know why, bro. Like they just start. They said, man, we saved that for another day, man. But niggas, man, I'll be paranoid. I don't trust nobody unless I know you when I travel.
Bro, you scared? You
like,
scared?
Don't talk
Yo,
to
we
me.
trying to go on a trip. We trying to bring everybody. This nigga scared to talk to other strangers, man. How you gonna communicate? How you want to network about this pod if you?
No, man. OTF, man. You just talk about Lil Durk. OTF. Only
Yeah,
the family,
4PF, nigga. 4 pockets
don't try to
full,
force
nigga.
Me. Soon as you force somebody on you, all of a sudden that same nigga is stabbing you in your back. He's smacking your cheek, your chick. I say your cheeks. I say whoa.
Wow.
That nigga smacking my cheeks.
Yeah, Aziz back.
I'm happy
back,
I'm back, man. I'm glad to be back, man. I'm excited about the summer. We just starting. One thing I hate is when they give a date to the seasons.
What's
motherfucker hit me June 1st, first day of summer. Nigga, first day of summer when they got hot for me. Like, what is you talking about, bro? But GoFundMe down below for my man's headphones. So you know what I'm saying. Tell them the headphones you want, man, so we can.
Yo, give me the Drake beats.
Drake, man, I'll give you that for free right now.
Drake beats the domestic violence part 3 ones. I want them joints. Give me the beats.
Yo, you want it.
Yo, man, let's wrap this up, man. You got a verse or you want to just say the saying, man?
Yo,
oh wow.
Yo, man, I had a fire verse, but man, you fucked me over, my man Jonathan News, man. That's my guy,
my bad.
Man. Really nice guy,
bad,
man.
bro.
Really, really nice guy. I didn't, man. I just came into town, bro.
You gonna stop flexing on me? Where you just come from?
Just came into town, man. Man, I swam in 2 infinity pools, man. That shit is amazing in real life.
Yo,
man.
I've been looking up infinity pools. I never knew what that was,
man. Bro, I always knew what it was, but man. Infinity pool, while the
what
pool
does that mean?
Falls into the ocean, my guy. Infinity pool, it's like a pool that kind of just continues on. Infinity.
Well, I'm being infinity pool this summer, so check me out.
So like it's just pouring off the edge. So it looks like there's no edge.
Sound like my bathtub.
Like if you go towards the edge, you're just gonna fall right off.
It sound like my bathtub.
But shout out to Kenya, man. Shout out to all the people that hosted me. Shout out to my brother-in-law.
Shout out to your brother-in-law, man.
My brother-in-law Zinga. His nickname is Zinga.
He got a lot of what?
President of Zinga. President. Yo, the craziest part. I'm gonna end it on this. His house. Oh, you stressing? We out. We out.
Yo, for real. Wrap this shit up, nigga. I can't hold this headphone no more.
You like you talking on the phone. You look like you talking long distance. Shout out to Somaliland. They just had their I think first
I'm talking
presidential debate or some shit. Yeah, bro. You want that shit? You hold the fuck out that phone. Yo, I can't wait to get off this shit. But what was I gonna say? Anyways, it don't really matter,
wrap this
man.
shit the fuck
As
up.
As always. You got anything else before we leave? Let me check my list real quick.
GoFundMe for Central Air. This shit is getting ridiculous in this motherfucker.
Yeah. I just watched the first video we did in there, man. I was sweating my fucking tracks out, bro.
Yo, as always, we gonna Zoom. And boom.
As always, I appreciate I come back. As always, we laugh, we joke, but always serious. It's the OU Serious Podcast. One, boy. You spin the band on a burner and died with it?
Oh, wow. How you do that, man?
Yeah, that was you got to check that song out, man. I you talk about that in the pod. This nigga broke, boy. Supercharged foreigns, we drive different.